Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another reaction video. Today I'm going to be checking out the just released trailer for The Conjuring Last Rites. Okay, so this is the fourth film in the Conjuring main series, I should say. The fourth film in the main series that focuses on Ed and Lorraine Warren. There are various spin-offs in the world of The Conjuring, especially like ones surrounding Annabelle and the Nun. I have not seen any of the Annabelle or Nun separate movies, but I have watched all three Conjuring films before this one, and in fact, I did reactions to them. I first discovered The Conjuring while doing horror reactions for this channel, and the first one was incredibly scary. Very well done. I absolutely loved it. The second one I felt was also had some really scary moments. I also felt it was a very good film overall, though to me a little bit less scary than the first one, though there was some moments like and not even like the biggest fear moments in that movie, but if you guys have seen it, like the old man like I think you know what moment I'm talking about there. And then the third one I also did reaction for, and that one certainly the weakest of the three to me. I still was entertained and enjoyed it, but I definitely feel like as time has gone on, each movie has been a little bit weaker. So I'm hoping that this one will be more of a return to form and strength from especially the first one, but the first and second both, you could say. And my understanding is this is going to be the last one, with Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson playing Ed and Lorraine. So this is supposed to be the last Conjuring movie about them. I'm sure they'll probably continue with various spin-offs, sequels, things like that, but this is the wrap-up of that story. So that should be interesting. And I did think that, considering that I've done all the reactions on this channel, that I should definitely do a reaction to this, well, official teaser trailer, we'll say. Not actually official trailer, official teaser. Even though it's 2 minutes and 20 seconds long, that seems like a full-on trailer to me, but I'm not in charge of these naming designations. Okay, so, I have Binks on my lap right now. He is all black, so you're probably just seeing like a black blur. I'll try. Binksy, look up so they can see your eyes, so they know. There he is. There he is. So if you see any movement, that's what's going on. Of a little black blur is Kitty here, Binksy on my lap. So sorry about that. Good boy, Binks. It's okay. But all right, quickly before I get into this, just a reminder, I do have a Patreon. If you're interested in supporting the channel, the link is in the description below. Always appreciate it. Or, you know, if you just want to hang out on here, likes, comments, subscribing to the channel, also always super helpful. Let's get into this trailer, The Conjuring Last Rites. Here we go.
Don't touch anything.
And who are we telling not to
Everything
touch?
you see in here is either haunted.
Oh, the Crooked Man. And there's the Nun. We're gonna have all these touchbacks.
Sort of ritual
Ah, yes,
practice.
that's the ritual.
Nothing's a toy.
Annabelle, there to
Not
horrify
even a
us. Oh,
How many cases you guys had?
Cases.
ah, the old tape recorder. Ooh, I like these vibes they're showing so far.
Every case is different.
This has got to be.
Every family's different.
Was that their daughter?
There's no going back.
She's grown.
Anything can happen.
Another weird doll. Why is it glowing?
And most likely anything will.
All right, that startled me. Oh, September 5th. All right, not that far away. Oh, oh, the carousel. Ooh. Ooh. Oh God, who's gonna be in the mirror? That's gonna be a jump scare scene. What is this face? Oh God, in the mirror!
Son of the Holy Spirit. We cast you out.
Why this case? Who died? Was their last? That's ominous.
I've been waiting so patiently for you.
Uh... Oh God. Okay, so that was the trailer for the Conjuring Last Rites. So some things I'm seeing here right off the bat. So they're putting this out there as uh the last case they ever worked on, and it's saying discovering why this case was their last. So the implication, of course, being that this whatever this case is that's going to be the focus of this movie was so extreme, so bad that they never went back and investigated anything else ever again. Now, I don't know what case is supposed to be the focus of this movie. If you guys in the comments know, feel free to let me know. That would be appreciated. So then maybe I can look it up and try to get a little information going into it. But I can't say whether this is true, like it was their last case, is going to be actually the focus of this movie, or if they're just like gonna say that this case, like, do you understand what I'm saying? If in real life, was this the last case they ever worked on? Or is this case they're just gonna pretend that it was the last case they ever worked on and put it that way because it's trying to show how severe and bad the case was, and it's gonna be their good way of wrapping up the Warrens' lives story. Because I don't know enough about their experiences in the real world, the Warrens that this is based on. I mean, I know that there's plenty of people that consider them to have been frauds, or at least believing things that aren't real. And of course, then there's plenty of people who do believe them. But it would be, I don't know, like, I was under the impression that they just kept doing this sort of thing, or at least kept making academic appearances and such all the way until like Ed died. So it would be really like crazy if their most intense case was their last case and that it was so bad it made them stop. It seems like more likely to be in reality a situation where like their last case just was any old case, but they were old and Ed died. You know what I mean? So I just want to see if any of you guys know like the facts of what is this case, and is the case they're going to highlight in the movie actually supposed to have been their last case? Is that true? So some other things that I've seen, that I do believe that is their daughter in the one scene of them all having dinner, and they were talking about families, which is crazy. She's very grown up. So I'm wondering how much of a role she's gonna play in this as well. We saw the creepy hand on the shoulder. Um, and we know in past films, of course, it was a theme, especially for Lorraine, to feel like she was putting her daughter in danger through the work that she was doing. Like, could like some of these demonic forces could be coming back and being a risk to her daughter. So there's a possibility that might be a theme coming back again. And then the other stuff, and I think that was the daughter in the wedding dress too. Oh my God, that scene's gonna be creepy. I definitely saw some scenes in here that are going to be creepy. The scene of the daughter in the dress, in the mirror, you know that's set up to be a jump scare. There's also another scene involving a mirror where somebody is like looking into a mirror at their house, and you just know something's going to shoot up in the background and terrify you. Like you just know it's going to happen. Um, I also see appearance of Annabelle at one point, and I see the locket, of course, falling into the sea of blood. So there's various throwbacks, and not just in the scene where they go into their special room. Various throwbacks to the other films and other cases. It does also seem like this is going to be another family focused story. Um, Maybe focused on a family in a specific house just based on what they're showing, which I think is always good. I think that was, again, the formula that worked really well for them, especially in The Conjuring 1, but also in part 2. So looking forward to that aspect of it. There was the one scene that I'm not sure about is the scene with the little girl and the baby doll, where it just kind of sits up in a way it's not supposed to, and then it's floating. And she turns around and there's like an old lady or something, or demonic figure, I don't know, but the face was just kind of strange looking. Um it definitely, I could see how it's set up as a jump scare, but I don't know. That didn't come across as creepy to me as a lot of things in the Conjuring movies typically do. So, but everything else visually looked really good from what I've seen on here. So yeah, I'm definitely planning to watch it. You guys will have to let me know. Do you want me to wait and watch it for the channel to do a reaction? Watch it along with you guys. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. And if you have questions or comments, again, any insights into this actual case, please put them down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.